Lo, it began in the years of 790 to 1066 AD. A group of peoples in Scandinavia gathered at their mead tables, our modern-day think tanks, and determined that their resources were fast depleting. A new way to replenish their coffers was needed. A simple solution was found. Let's band together and abominate another village that has resources which could easily be gotten, leaving no one to come after us for retribution. Let's strike fear into their hearts and souls. On the 8th of June, 793, a group of warriors landed on the Isle of Lindisfarne in Northumbria. From there, they stormed the abbey, a huge monastery on this holy island filled with innocent, unsuspecting monks. To describe with terms of loot, rape, pillage, and plunder was a mild description. The monks had never seen the likes of these barbaric warriors wielding their weapons of death. This event stands out as it demonized Vikings for the next 12 centuries. Reflecting back, I suppose you could blame it on the mead. Mead was the main beverage of the times. It consisted of honey, water, with various fruits, grains, or hops being allowed to ferment. The alcohol content would vary widely, from 8 to 20%. The word mead is of Norse mythology, crafted from the blood of the wise KegWrecksStory. It turned the drinker into a poet or scholar. I think not. Sometime after the years 935 to 974, the Vikings gathered around the Jarl's High Table again. They were telling tales of battles and adventures. Thus was born another brilliant idea. Olaf Tryggvason, who slew the English at Malden, was conversing with Sven from Gersay about having finished up planting and harvesting their recent crop of corn, with idle time in their hands. "You know that Bluetooth is a changed man," Olaf said. "He went on to raid and hasn't been the same. Not only him, but his whole clan." Sven chimed in with curiosity and inquired, "What of him? What's happened?" Olaf: "Well, I'll tell you what has come to be Harald the Bluetooth Gormson, son of King Gorm the Old, King of Denmark, and Queen Thera Denebud. He, like us, had some idle time and was looking to score some extra coin. He figured just a small band of his clan could go on a pirating smash and grab to explore new venues of easy loot. Thus, a snack was loaded with 5 members of Bluetooth's clan and Bluetooth himself, stocked with weapons of broad axes, lances, shields, bow and arrows, the finest swords, the whole lot, and a few days' water and food rations. They left Sonneborg, Denmark, and sailed south, skirting the coast of Germany, finding an islet to the Sea of Seebeck. They followed the sea upstream, using their oars for stealth. They rowed as the river got narrower. Somewhere near Hedeby, Germany, they landed by nightfall. One of the band, Olaf Guthrason, who would later be King of Dublin, Ireland, and would marry the daughter of King Constantine II of Scotland, went to scout the area. He came back to report sighting a large group of people having some type of festivities, wearing odd clothing and smoking large pipes. They would be easy to sack. The Vikings prepared their weapons and rested for a while before dawn. Around 4 a.m., they left their vessel and clambered through the forest to the party site. Just about when they were to break through and pounce on the unsuspecting village, they were suddenly surprised to be surrounded by mug-wielding, oddly dressed people with strange hats with feathers. Their breeches were held up by straps, and most had pipes from their mouths. The leaders shoved the largest mug they had ever seen, filled to the brim with the golden nectar, into their faces. This was beer. Needless to say, they were humbled, having had their weapons drawn, ready for the kill. With an offering like that, they thought, let's enjoy wicked sack later. They were drawn into the festivities and listened to the local music and feasted on great tasting food like bratwurst, sausages, chicken wings, barbecue meatballs, and such, that were especially tasty with this beer. After a while, the fearsome Vikings dropped, passed out, one by one, none left standing. The Germans, immune to their own beer, decided that the Vikings would most assuredly wake up and pillage their village. They needed a plan to prevent this. Gutfart said to Half-Life, "Yeah, why don't we take their weapons and just kill them?" Half-Life said, "We needed to send a message back with them to prevent them from coming back." Thus, the change took place that forever remained Bluetooth's clan. As the Vikings awoke, one by one, their weapons had mysteriously disappeared and were replaced with new and magical instruments. Bluetooth received a carven axe with 6 strings. Sven received a Washburn extended axe. Kev Nodresser received a 5-string carven axe. And Hairless Noob was given wooden sticks to beat the drums in the climax. Mikali Michu had to rely on his gift of gab. Thus the clan KEGASAURUS WRECKS was born, meaning Keg King. They made magical, euphoric music that had never been heard before. From then on, Bluetooth swore off sacking all villages and invited peoples from near and afar to his performances, thinking it was better to take payment for playing than killing and maiming, leaving nothing left to chance. This would be a return investment, a new concept for the mighty Viking KEGASAURUS WRECKS. The beginning.